the biggest thing, we started off with some really, really tough competition. So we, in my opinion, needed to play the best to be able to develop, and having not played in a year, I think that year off kind of gave us a little bit of a slow start. But I think the difference with this team versus some of the other teams that I've had in the program has been that they really play for each other. So they're working hard together, we're putting a game plan together, and they're following the game plan. They're executing the things we're asking them to do. They're not trying to overplay. And I think it's starting to really build that confidence, and so I think you're really finally starting to see them gel and click, because it's a lot of new kids out there. We hadn't played for over a year, and then we had 8 new players walk into the gym. And when you try to, rebuild from a year off, it took some time. So we were maybe a little slow out of the gate, but we definitely have all the tools to be successful. We've got a lot of strong leadership in our older kids that are returning, and the younger kids are stepping up and playing. We've got a great transfer in Heather, and our kids that are out there right now. We've got our libero, obviously, and we've got Grace Morton finally getting back to play. She's been waiting a couple years to play. So the pieces are there, and I think they're just building on the confidence. It's been a really long time since we beat Georgian on the road, since we beat Jefferson at home. So I think they're really starting to feel comfortable with themselves, learning how to play together, and just being a team. We're going to go the distance if they can keep being a team.
So I think the biggest thing for us was not having our season last year or being able to practice. We have 2 years worth of girls that we have never practiced with or played with on the court before this preseason. So I think it was just taking the time to all play together and get to know each other and our tendencies, and I think that's what's clicked recently now that we've had some time on the court with each other.
So our game plan coming in was to have our middle blocker and our right side pin blockers to commit to Jess Mullen the whole time. So wherever 10 was, we were blocking, and that left our left side blockers to take on the middle hitters, and I think they did an excellent job of finding her and shutting her down. And once they get blocked a few times, that frustration starts to build on the other side, and then we can build on that and really kind of get the momentum, and I think we got some momentum and just kind of never looked back, which was awesome.
I think it's a big test of our resilience and our confidence as a team, which I think's grown a lot in the recent games. Because if you let up against a tough team like that, they're really going to take it to you, and that's what we do to other teams as well. So it's just staying calm and being intense as a team, but not trying to overplay or do anything that's out of our comfort zone, and just trust ourselves that what we have is enough. We talk a lot about at practice how to press on our blocks, how to get in the right spot, and just getting on that ball and making them play around us so that our defense can work around that. So we really rely a lot on that, and I think our team does a really good job.
Well, the good news is we had 2 road games last week and found some success on the road. I definitely think that we are ready and okay playing on the road right now. I think they've gotten comfortable in just playing as a unit and going into other gyms and being prepared to play. So we head up to Chestnut Hill, obviously, and then we head back into regional play. So Chestnut Hill on Thursday, up there, it's a loud gym, but hopefully they'll play together. And then it's a good opportunity, I think, on Sunday for us to kind of gauge where we are in the region, now that we've kind of found our footing and have built some of that confidence, and getting ready to really kind of establish ourselves not only within the conference but also within the region for the end of the season.
I think it's just taking our mistakes from this game, realizing what we need to work on, and focusing on that in practice, really focusing on our weaker spots, what lost us points tonight and in the past few games, and doing that so much at practice that it becomes automatic for us in the games, and just keeping our confidence in the things that we did well.